Hey guys, it's Gator. I have a 4th generation overused match against a friend named Amy from the Zat chat I go to, and Amy is a college girl, for all you people out there. I think we all know what that means. She is very smart. Very, very smart indeed. So I'm going to lead off with, Swampert. She's going to lead off with a Drapion, which is new. I haven't seen a Drapion lead in a very, very long time. She's going to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which I don't care about since Toxic Spikes only affect Swampert on my team. So I just Earthquake it, and then I go for the Stealth Rocks on the switch because I figured she would switch and not let Drapion die so early. So then I go into Breloom on the switch to take whatever's coming in. She ends up going for the Toxic, which is fine with me, seeing that Breloom benefits from it anyway, and it got hit with the Toxic Spikes. So now I Spore Drapion. I'm assuming she switched to leave Drapion in as sleep fodder since I can only put one Pokemon to sleep. So now she goes back out into not back out, but she sends out Flygon, and I set up a sub, and I'm like, okay, I can take a Choice Scarf U-turn any day, but she ends up going for a Dragon Claw, which was very odd. I don't remember Choice Scarf Flygon having Dragon Claw. So I just go for the Leech Seed since I'm a bulky Breloom. I'm not a Seed Bomber. I run almost max defense and HP. And now I'm going to switch and go into Metagross. And she ends up going for the Fire Blast. I'm like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. We won't have any of that in here. We will not have any Mixed Flygons ruining my day. Mixed Flygon is an amazing Pokemon if you haven't used it yet. Mixed Flygon completely wrecks. Well, in my opinion, at least, it's pretty good. It's also a good Swampert lure. Well, in my opinion. These are all opinions, I guess. But I sent out my Scarf Metagross and I killed it off with a Meteor Mash. She probably was going to go for the Earthquake, but she didn't know I was Choice Scarf. So the Metagross has that surprise factor since most Metagrosses aren't scarfed in the first place. So I go into Breloom when she went for Protect, and then she ends up going for the Ice Beam. And that's going to take me to almost, like, what's that, like 1/3 left. So I'm just going to go for Leech Seed because I knew I could live whatever attack was coming in. Seeing that, once again, my Breloom has pretty much almost max HP. So it can take a Blastoise Ice Beam, I was sure of that. So I switch out and go into Metagross to take the Ice Beam since it resists it. And she ends up getting... yeah, you see it. Metagross is frozen solid. It's already solid, doesn't need to be frozen. But she does get that pretty annoying freeze hacks that we all hate. But the good thing is it didn't affect the battle at all because I thaw out on this turn, I believe. But since I'm a Choice Scarfed Metagross, I went for Thunder Punch to try to hit the Blastoise, and she ends up going into Tyranitar. So I'm locked into Thunder Punch. And the last thing I want in the Metagross locked into Thunder Punch right now. So I'm going to have to switch. I go into Swampert, which is my main Tyranitar counter. I mean, I guess Breloom can kind of counter it too, but if it has Fire Punch, no, it cannot. So he's going to set up I'm sorry. Amy's a girl, guys. Amy is a woman. So she's going to set up a Dragon Dance and go for the Crunch. That's going to take me to about half, a little less than half. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, and she got a Defense Drop, which didn't matter because I would get to a KO'd anyway. And this Earthquake did about half, so that's fine. I was expecting it to do more, and since it has leftovers, you can see it's a bulky Dragon Dancer, which I don't really see. I do not see these much, especially since Scizor runs around everywhere, bullet punching things. But she's going to finish me off with the Crunch, and down goes my Swampert. I was so expecting a 6-0 here in this match, seeing that I had underestimated Amy. I didn't think she was all that good. She goes to college, guys. She doesn't have time for Pokemon in college. So I'm going to go into Metagross, and I did a calc on this. It said this would do about 75% damage, but I forgot that it's a bulky Tyranitar, not a standard Dragon Dancer. I didn't want to go for Meteor Mash and miss, but since I went for Earthquake, it's not going to kill it. And she's going to kill me off with Earthquake, which completely sucked ass. That ruined my day, because now she killed 2 of my Pokemon in 2 turns, which really sucks. Because now this is the point where I got kind of scared. I was like, shit, if this thing has Fire Punch, I pretty much lost, because I don't have anything faster than it. But luckily she has Ice Fang. Now Ice Fang is a really unique move to use on a Tyranitar. I don't see it much. I mean, its point, I guess, is for Gliscor, if anything. Or Dragon types, which you'd probably use Stone Edge for that, since seeing Dragonite's like the only Dragon type. Well, besides Flygon. I guess Flygon too, you know, but she ends up having Ice Fang and not Fire Punch, and she misses the Ice Fang, which is freaking awesome. This was a somewhat hacks battle in my favor, but I go for the Leech Seed when she missed. And I tried to set up a sub because I was thinking, okay, I might be able to, since it's a bulky Tyranitar, I might be able to live with +1 for enough to set up a sub and still live from the Sandstorm. But that's not going to happen. So now I was wondering if I should switch into Heatran here because she might have predicted that and went for the Earthquake, but luckily she doesn't, and she goes for the Ice Fang. And I believe that kills off her Tyranitar, which is her main sweeper on the team, I believe. I don't think she had anything else that threatened my team that big of a deal. So down goes Godzilla, and Soul Train is very happy for that, doing a little dance. Let's look at him. Now she's gonna go, sorry, I keep saying he. I'm sorry, Amy. So she's gonna go into Gengar. I go into Zapdos, which is my specially defensive Zapdos. It can take Focus Blast all day. Look at that. That was beautiful. Too bad she didn't get her Stealth Rocks up. I don't even think she had Stealth Rocks on this team. So I'm just gonna sit here and get lefties and stuff. I believe she goes for Thunderbolt, which is kind of weird, saying that she probably thought it was super effective or something. So I guess I didn't underestimate your skill after all, Amy. Guess I'm still down there. You know I'm kidding, but that Thunderbolt's gonna do like nothing, and my Thunderbolt's gonna completely wreck it. So that's a little payback for the Earthquake that happened earlier. And now Gengar's dead, so she has 3 left, and she goes into Weavile. Now this was like, oh shit. So here I made an epic prediction, probably the prediction that ended the match, because this thing does have the potential to sweep my team. I didn't want to go into Heatran, expecting the Ice Punch, because I know Heatran can live a low kick without a Swords Dance, but she ends up Swords Dancing, and I go for the Thunder Wave, which is awesome. That's just beautiful, because now I can Roost and try to eliminate this thing. Seeing that it's paralyzed now, I won't be able to hurt Heatran. She's going to go for the +2 Ice Punch, and that's not going to do that much. It's going to do like half, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, 2/3. 2/3, 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. But it does a lot. It still does a lot at +2. I didn't know why she didn't go for the Ice Shard. She must have not had it or something. So I'm just going to go for the Heat Wave and kill off the Weavile, which was awesome. That was the other potential threat to my team, I believe. Because, I don't know why Weavile's a threat. It shouldn't be, but, you know, whatever. So our last 2 Pokemon is this and Blastoise, I think. And I think both of those are, Bird Prey or something. Bird Prey, whatever you want to call it. Zapdos is basically going to kill him. So that's a good game, Amy. I think it was a 3-0 my way. She has a channel. I think I already mentioned this. She has a channel, but she doesn't have any videos up. I'll still link it. Also, I will link the Zat chat I go to if you ever want to ask me for a battle there. And that's basically going to wrap up the match, I think. Am I right? Oh no! Why did that happen? That was not good. How did she live that Thunderbolt? She lived the Thunderbolt apparently, and Zapdos died. The fuck? I was supposed to 4-0 Amy. That was min damage hacks. So yeah, itzGator, and I'll see you guys next time.